My name is Nettie Grant Sikata. I'm a member of the Omaha Tribe of Nebraska, and I am employed at the Indian Center, Inc. here in Lincoln, Nebraska as the Youth Suicide Prevention Program Director, as well as the Youth Program Director. My husband and I have been together 28 years, and we live in Beatrice, Nebraska, and we've been down there about 28 years. My husband is non-native. He's Irish and Czech and a little bit of German. So we've been down there a few years, about 10 or 12 years, and came to a point when the only time I was going home to my home reservation was to attend funerals. I realized I was losing the ability to understand my own language, and it was really bothering me a lot. And one day I told my husband that I made a decision that I was going to move home. I was either going to move back to Macy or to Wald Hill or to Sasu and find a job at home because I was really lonesome. And I said he could either come home with me or he could stay. That was his choice. And his first reaction was he's quiet. He's a very patient, caring person. And he said, well, I wasn't going to move home without him. And that he said he didn't know anything about Indian people, other than knowing a few Indian people. And myself, obviously, and our kids. And so he asked me, well, what can I do? And I had told him that I wanted him to join the Lincoln Indian Club. That went from him joining the club to he actually was initiated into the Taipei Society. The society is a warrior society, and my husband's a veteran. I'm glad that he does get it because it has helped solidify our marriage. We have a daughter.
My name is Vaughn Villarreal. I'm an enrolled member of the Omaha Tribe out of Macy, Nebraska. I was born and raised in Lincoln. Right now I am currently working at the Indian Center. I'm the administrative assistant and data collection specialist for the Youth Suicide Prevention Program. Growing up in Lincoln, growing up in a non-native community, it was a little different than somebody who grew up on the res. My experiences have been kind of living in two different worlds. I'm half white and half Native American, and I do remember that when I was really little, going with my grandparents in the summertime on the Powwow Trail, and I do remember being called an apple, being red on the outside, white on the inside. One example of some prejudice that I experienced early on in life was going to a drugstore pharmacy that sold candy here down the street from where I lived, where we grew up. Every Saturday we would get our allowance, and without fail, every Saturday all of us, my sisters and my brother at the time, would walk down there and spend our allowance on candy, and we would be watched everywhere we went. Even though we had been going there every Saturday for years, it still didn't matter. We were still always watched as though we were going to be taking something, and that's really not how we were raised. We weren't raised to do that. I am a traditional Native dancer. I dance Northern traditional. For me, dancing is just so that I can be closer to my grandparents. It helps me be closer to my ancestors, I guess, my family. For me, it's almost more of a spiritual thing.